Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox, and guys, briefly, I wanted to share some very exciting news. I know a lot of people have been worried about Steven Universe, worried about the constant hiatuses, the point we're at the story, and, like all popular shows, people are worried about its relationship with the network. Now, hiatuses and Steven Universe are synonymous, and definitely have gotten worse over the last year. It seems like ever since Season 5, the biggest season of the show thus far, episodes are more few and far between, more spread out than ever before. And people have made the understandable conclusion that there's only so many episodes left. So Cartoon Network is spreading it thin before the series comes to a close. And I just want to say, yeah, no, that's not the case. Now, I won't go into any specifics due to privacy, but I will say over the past few weeks, a bunch of new storyboarders have began to work on Steven Universe. And I'm sure if you do some research, you'll find out who, but the matter of the fact is, they're storyboarding episodes again. And these episodes are likely a part of a Season 7. In fact, I have no doubt it's Season 7. So what's the deal? Last year around the summer, Steven Universe went into production hiatus. That season they finished up was Season 6. Or at least I like to imagine it was. To give you guys an idea, Lars of the Stars, which was halfway through Season 5, was recorded all the way back in the fall of 2016. It didn't premiere until January of this year, over a year later. We also know some episodes of Season 6 are going to air very soon, as the next episode, likely the one titled Familiar, is the Season 5 finale, and that the episodes Together Alone and Escapism are a part of Season 6 in production. Now, I'm no expert on the animation process, but something we covered on last year was the length of Season 6, and how it seemed to be a longer than usual season. Led more people to believe that Season 6 would be the end. And maybe for a while, it could have been. But the real culprit was the Steven Universe movie. Allow me to explain. The current season they were working on, which I do believe was Season 6, wrapped up production in the summer, at least on the storyboarder side. From my understanding, how this production hiatus worked was first the writers finished up, then the storyboarders, then the voice actors, but the storyboard revisionists stayed, which makes sense as their job is to touch up storyboards, something that I imagine would happen even after the episodes are recorded. Then the episodes got shipped off overseas, they get animated, they come back, they fix any errors, any retakes, etc. But what happens? Well, when the show goes on a production hiatus, the storyboarders still need work, and more often than not, and this is just the industry in general, not just Cartoon Network, the storyboarders will look for new work. And if you keep tabs on storyboarders either on social media, or if you just watch other cartoons, especially on Cartoon Network, then you may notice in the upcoming months, Steven Universe alumni who hop from different shows, Craig the Krieg, OKKO, who knows, maybe even Victor and Valentino, which is supposed to come out this year, but we haven't really heard anything yet. Maybe we'll get some news on the premiere day at the Cartoon Network costume party at New York Comic Con. October would be an optimal month to premiere it, but we haven't heard anything yet. Anywho, after that production hiatus, they worked on the Steven Universe movie, which again picked up some new recruits, as some of the storyboarders moved on to other projects. It's nothing personal, it's just a job. You commit to one project, that project ends, you go to another one, that other project starts up again, but now that you're committed to this other project, you just can't walk out. Long story short, the movie finished production earlier this year, and they went on another break. I know for a fact a month or two ago they started staffing up for Season 7. And here we are in present day. Episodes are being pitched, storyboarded, it's not behind schedule, everything's back in full swing. And that's all there really was to it. I don't know if they expected last year's production hiatus to take 6 months, which affected how episodes premiered, but now they're on schedule, everything's looking good, and the movie is still slated to come out next year as revealed in a press release. Guys, we have a lot more Steven headed our way. Season 6 alone could take up 2019, and Season 7 could take us to 2020. If that's the final season, so be it. That would put the show at a 7-year run, which is excellent. That's around the length of both regular show and Adventure Time, and would solidify Steven Universe as one of Cartoon Network's longest running shows. But what do you guys think? Are you a little bit more understanding now that you know how hiatuses work, that people had to get jobs and they have to find new people? And I'm positive the hiring process is not quick and easy. That alone probably took a few weeks, if not a month or so. Probably even longer. When you hire a storyboarder, they have to take the storyboarding test. But there's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot more in store with Steven and the gang. And if you want to help us keep you guys up to date with the news, you can support us on Patreon. Get access to exclusive perks, and your name can be at the end of the video. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. AwestruckVox, out.